Life isn't fair? People may say, life isn't 100% fair. I can understand why some people may think this. At the same time, believing everything should be fair may get you into a lot of trouble. Some people feel justified in doing what is wrong because of what happened to them in the past. Let me tell you, that isn't the right thing to do. We have to continue to do what is right even though it may irritate us so much. We have to treat people fairly even though they may deserve to be wronged in so many ways. We should not carry out punishments to our enemies. No matter how you feel about it, we aren't justified in doing so. If you continue on this path, giving your enemies wrongful punishments, you'll definitely get yourself in trouble. You will reap what you sow. You are just causing yourself more trouble. It isn't worth it at all. I know it may be very difficult, but practice patience. It may take time, but practice being meek. You may tell me, if you become more patient and meek, people will take advantage of you. Yes, they may try. At the same time, you are going to be on the winning end. The positive side of spiritual laws will be on your side. This is extremely important. Depending on how you live, spiritual laws will either make your life more difficult or easier. So, it is in your best interest to do what is right even though you may fail at it countless times. Never stop trying. In general speaking, life is not so much all about fairness. I understand you may not like to hear this. Life is about maturing spiritually. One of the ways we can mature spiritually is by doing what is right when trouble comes our way. God knows bad things come your way. God knows you are trying to do what is right. Doing what is right when opposition comes your way, don't you know that pleases God? Doing what is right is not in vain. It is working for your good. You may think you are wasting your time, but you aren't. You are focusing more on what you can see and not so much on what you don't see. What you don't see is so much more important than what you do see. If God tells us doing good benefits us more, we have to trust Him even though we see so much negativity before our eyes. Stop focusing on what you can see and focus more on what you can't see. Some things that you can't see will soon manifest. Since what can't be seen hasn't manifested, you believe it isn't there. It is there. Some problems that come our way aren't always for bad. Some problems that come our way are to help us mature more in Jesus Christ. Without opposition, how can our patience grow? How can we learn how good God is if trouble never comes in our lives? Have you thought about this? If God never delivered you from horrible situations, how can we testify that God is a deliverer? How can we have more of a personal relationship with God if everything stays perfect for us? You may automatically say that you love God. Going through many bad situations, choosing not to turn your back on God, and choosing to stay obedient to Him through it all, shows love and dedication. You show your love to God based on how obedient you stay to Him. Not only that, when you love others, you show how much you love God. Life is not all about fairness. Life is about growing spiritually. Doing what is right even though you are being done wrong so many times. Your efforts aren't in vain. Doing well isn't in vain. Everything is accounted unto you. Continue doing what is right even though it seems like it is doing nothing for you. You will certainly be blessed.